Hello everybody, it is Heather here from Active Newcastle, here delivering your Beginner's Pilates session today. I hope you've had a good weekend, despite the weather. If you can give me a thumbs up if you're joining in today, comment if you're new, or just want to say hello. Just obviously a reminder, this session is suitable for most people. We do obviously ask that you work at your own discretion, at your own pace. Stick with the level that feels comfortable. Obviously, we want you to progress. So if you feel ready, try the next level up. If not, just take it back down to level 1. Something doesn't feel right, just stop. Okay? So hopefully you've got a nice space. If you've got a mat, great. If you don't, just try and be on a bit of a carpeted surface. You don't want to be on just a hard floor without a mat. Okay. Make sure you've got yourself some water. Just have a drink as and when you need to throughout the session. You may need a book just to sit on, and maybe a cushion for later on as well. Okay. So, I'll give it a minute and then we'll get started. Just let people get logged on and ready to start. Okay, so we're going to start off with our seated posture check. So, as I say, if you've got a book to sit on, great. If you don't worry too much about it, but you don't have to have one. It's just more comfortable for some if you do, especially if we've got tight hamstrings. So a couple of options, either sitting nice and tall, legs out straight in front of you. Now if you do find that your knees are pulling up because the back of your legs are tight, you've got two options. You can either sit cross-legged so that you've got that nice tall position, or as I say, you can sit on a book. Okay, so just find out whichever one is comfortable for you. So I want you to make sure you're actually sitting on your bottom. You're not sitting back, we're not slouching. We've got that lower back nice. So we've got that rod going from the floor through the spine all the way coming out at the top of the head. Okay, legs out nice and straight, feet just relaxed. Shoulders back and down, arms down to the side. Okay, we want to be looking straight ahead, but we don't want the head tipping back or too far forward. We just want to gently tuck the chin in, okay? So once you've got that, we're going to go into our lateral breathing. So stay where you are in your position, okay? We're going to take our hands and place them on our ribs. We're going to take a breath in. As we inhale through the nose, we want to feel the hands move apart and the ribs lift. Exhale, and they come back down. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Excellent. Okay, so we've got the breathing correct. Okay, so that's how we're going to breathe throughout the session. Core engagement. So you can either place your hand on your tummy button for feedback. Don't worry, you don't have to. It's just some people prefer to have that physical contact. So inhale, fill those lungs, feel the ribs lift. Exhale, pull that tummy button in towards your spine so it's at 100%. It's a really strong connection. Hold it and then let it go. Okay, inhale. Exhale, pull that tummy button into 50% now. So it's still a strong connection, but we can maintain it a lot easier. And your breath should still be flowing. Okay, no need to hold it. And then let it go. And then last one, inhale. Exhale, and we're just going to pull it into 30%. So it's just that magnet is just pulled it in and it's not letting it go. So it's not excruciatingly tight, okay, but it's there. All right, and we're going to keep that 30% connection throughout. So you can still remain that connection and breathe naturally in through the nose, out through the mouth, okay? So either from this position, legs out straight, legs crossed in front of you, or sitting on a book, whichever one you are doing, we're just going to do an overhead stretch. So just want you to place your left hand down on the floor. I want you to take your right arm up. Okay, so straight up above you. And then from here, I want you to lift and lean over. Inhale. Switch sides. Exhale, lift, and then over. Inhale. Switch. Exhale. Inhale, last one, and exhale. So really make sure we're lifting through that spine. Over it comes. And then inhale. Excellent. Okay. From this position, we're going to do our seated torso twist. So 2 options. Option 1, if you're a newbie, not done it before, stick to this level. Hands in prayer position. Hands just underneath your chin, so that when you move your body, your head moves with you. All right, option 2 is in the Cossack position, so a little bit for those who've been doing this move a while. Making sure that our hips stay still, okay? So we're making sure that when we move, there's no shift in our seating position. Okay, so inhale, exhale, we're going to rotate around. Just so we're just past the knee on this leg. Inhale, back to center, and then exhale around. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Inhale to center, exhale round. Inhale, exhale. So you should feel a rotation of your upper spine. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, it's only a small movement, and exhale. So don't worry, you don't have to be turning all the way around. Okay, and then inhale back to center and relax. Okay, seated spine stretch. So I'm just going to move so you can see a better position. Okay, so again, you can still do this, legs crossed, sitting on your book. Okay, if you have got your legs out in front of you, I just want you to move them just past hip width, okay? So not really wide, but just slightly open in front of you. So we're going to do a spine stretch. So we're going to take a deep breath in, sitting nice and tall. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Place your hands on the floor and slowly just roll down and go as low as feels comfortable for you. Exhale as we go. Inhale and then exhale and slowly come back up. Making sure the shoulders come back and then the head into position. We're going to do that 2 more times. So inhale, exhale, chin to chest. See if you can get a little bit further this time. Use your exhalation, squeezing out all that last breath. Inhale and exhale, slowly coming up. So 1 block at a time on that spine. Come back, nice and tall, shoulders back, head up last. 1 more time. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest. Drop the chin down, reaching forwards. Again, just see if you can push it a little bit further. Might be that it's the back of the legs that are stopping you. Don't worry, as long as you're getting a nice stretch down your back. Inhale, and then 1 more time. Slowly come up. Bringing your shoulders back, arms down by your side, and then bringing your head back into position. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to move on to our mat work now. So hopefully we've all done pelvic tilts before. So we're going to lie on our floor. Okay. And I want you to come, so your head, you're looking straight ahead, you're not looking back over yourself, okay? So you're looking straight up, knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor, heels and big and little toes all in connection. All right, we don't want our knees together, all right, but we don't want them really wide apart. So you want them hip width. So if you need to, take a fist and just place it between the knees, and that'll give you a guide of where is comfortable. Okay, we're going to take in a breath. We're going to exhale, and we're going to pull our hips up towards us. We're not lifting the bottom off the floor. We're just pushing the lower back into the floor, into the mat. Okay. Inhale, we're going back, but we're not going all the way over, okay? We're just going back to what is known as neutral. Exhale, imprinting into the floor again, and inhale. Try not to squeeze the legs, try not to squeeze the bottom, just make it it's a mobility, okay? And strengthening just for this lower abdominal area. Exhale into the floor. Inhale back. Maybe two more. Keeping that connection, that 30% connection all the time with that tummy button and your spine. Last one. Excellent. Okay. So from here, if it's safe to do so for you, okay, we're going to do a pelvic tilt again, but this time, so as we tilt back, we are going to lift through our bottom. So you're lifting one block of your spine off the floor at a time. Now go as nice and slow, nice and steady. We're exhaling out as we lift. We want a nice line through. Don't worry if you can't get far. Inhale at the top, exhale down. Slowly does it. So we're not just lifting straight up and down, we're rolling up and down. Exhale up. Come as high as feels comfortable. Your shoulder blade should always stay in contact with the mat. That's it. Exhale up. Slowly coming up. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale to lower. Give me two more. So you're literally peeling your spine off the floor. And then you're slowly layering it back down. One more. Go with your breath. Excellent. Okay. From here, we're going to do our leg float. So we're going to progress it a little bit, but if you're not ready to move on, I want you to stick with this first level. Okay, so level one, you're going to engage your pelvis area. Bring the right foot up, float the leg to hip height. So the knee is directly over the hip. Inhale to lower. Bring it down. Keep your hands on your hips if needs be. Exhale up. Okay. If you want to take it to another level, I'm going to ask you to bring both legs into tabletop. Okay, and we're going to stay here. And instead of lifting them up, we're going to drop them down one at a time, nice and controlled. If you do try this and it's too much, go back to level one until it feels strong enough. So inhale, core must be engaged. Exhale, tap it down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale on the other side, tap it down. Okay. exhale, inhale. Exhale to tap, inhale to lift. It's very different from the other level. So if you feel like you're stable, your hips aren't stable, your core's not stable, you feel like you're rocking all over the place, or if it's causing you any discomfort in your lower back at all, go back down to the floor and then float it up instead. So choose the level that feels comfortable to you, and we're wanting about 5 to 6 on each side. Excellent. Okay. Then bring both knees in. Just give it a little bit of a hug. And just give it a little bit of a rock around. Okay. Pilates move. So depending on which level you've just done on your leg floats. Okay. If you're doing level 1, the next one we're going to do is called the 100. Okay. You may have heard of it. You may not. It doesn't matter. So for the 100, basic level is feet on the floor, head remains on the floor, core's engaged. We take our arms out and we exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you're just pumping the air next to your sides with your arms, okay? If that's the basic level for you, great, stay there. If you want to try, you can come up into a crunch. So the shoulders and the head are off the floor, feet remain on the floor, and you can try it from there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you can come back down, crunch up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So just choose which one. If you've got any neck issues or you do struggle, just stick with the basic, keeping the head down until we've got the core strength built up. Okay, let's go for 2 more. Inhale, exhale, pulling that tummy button in towards the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to lower. One more time. Exhale up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then inhale down. Excellent. Okay. Hope everybody felt all right with that one. So this time, we're going to bring our knees and our feet together, and we're just going to rock from side to side. Exhale out. Inhale to center. Exhale over. Keeping your shoulders on the floor, so don't worry if your knees don't touch the floor. That's not the point. We're loosening off the lower back, the bottom. Stretching out around the tummy area. One more on each side. Excellent. And then bringing it back to center. Okay, so we're going to lie down. Hopefully you've got the space. Arm outstretched. If you've got shoulder issues and you can't rest on your arm or can't put your arm in that position, just put your arm in a position that's comfortable, or use a cushion to support your head. Okay? So from here, we're lying on our side. Core always remains engaged at 30%. I want our hips stacked, okay? So we're not leaning back, we're not rocking forwards, okay? Hips are stacked, one on top of each other. Knees are stacked, okay? And then your feet are stacked as well. I want you to have a look, and your heel should be in line with your bottom. You can either, if you're unstable, place your hand here for stability, or if you want the feedback to make sure you're not doing too big a movement, place your hand on the top here. We're going to inhale, and then as we exhale, we're going to lift this top knee, and we're going to push the heels together at the bottom. So it's a small movement, and you should feel it in the top cheek of your bottom. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Core strong, small controlled movements using your breath. We're going to do 2 more. Excellent. This top leg, I want you to now straighten out so it's at hip height, okay? Keep that leg bent. If you feel a bit unstable, you can bring that leg a little bit further forward just for a bit more stability. Place your hand down. Okay, I want you to flex your foot, so I want you to pull your toes back towards you, and we're just going to tap and lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Now, I want you to keep that core strong, and I want this line nice and long as well here. So what I don't want to be seeing is it getting shortened because the leg's coming up too high. Exhale. Small controlled movements. Excellent. Okay. And then hold and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Bring that leg forward and just loosen that one off. Okay, so we're going to switch sides now. All right, so lying on the opposite side, arm out straight, or use your cushion for support if needs be. Making sure that those hips are stacked, core is engaged, and those heels are in line with your bottom. Okay, from here, we're going to inhale, exhale, we're going to push those heels together and lift that top knee. Okay, so as we push the heels together, that creates resistance in our bottom, and that really gets our glutes fired up. And that helps to prevent lower back pain. Let's go for one more. Inhale, exhale, squeeze those heels together. Excellent, bringing it back down. Leg out straight, aim at hip height. Flex that foot, so pushing the heel away, toes towards you. And we're going to go up and down. Nice control movement. Keeping the length here, okay? So we're not squashing this up. We're keeping that core nice and strong. We're keeping that upper body nice and straight. We're not crunching anything up and down. Nice and controlled. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Leave it here and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Bring that knee forward, and again, just loosen off any work that's going on in there. Okay, so we're going to come up into our 4-point kneeling. Okay, so this is a nice one for balance. Okay, so make sure you've got space in front of you and behind you. Okay, so if you have any wrist issues, take your hand, and instead of placing it down straight ahead of you, you can place it so that you're on your fists. Okay, so just go whichever one feels comfortable. We want to make sure though as well that we're gripping through the fingertips. Imagine you've got a blueberry underneath those hands. Okay, and you don't want to squash it. You want your knees directly underneath your hips. Core is engaged and switched on. And when you look between your knees, you shouldn't be able to see your feet. Okay, so we're going to start. We're just going to slide our left hand out and then bringing it back. Exhale, slide the right arm and bring it back. Okay, now we're going to slide the left leg just so that the toes stay in contact and bring it back. And then slide the other leg and excellent. So what we're making sure there is that our pelvis is stable. We're not shifting all over the place. Our core is engaged. So now the next one to do is left hand, right foot. Okay, so exhale, remain in contact, bring it back. Exhale, remain in contact with the floor and bring it back. One more time. Now if it feels strong when you're doing this, the next time we're going to actually extend and then lift. Core's engaged, bringing it back. Exhale, extend and lift. Use your breath, exhale and lift. Inhale to bring it back. It's not a race. Let's go with one more on each side. Excellent, okay. Now make sure we reset. And we're going to go into our cat-cow stretch now. So I want you to take in a breath. And then as you exhale, I want you to tuck your tailbone in, drop your head. Your arms and your legs are not moving. You are just creating an arch with your spine. Inhale, and then I want you to push your bottom out, lift your head up, and then push your tummy towards the floor. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Okay, we're going to do one more. And then from this position, I just want you to give it a little bit of a wiggle around in your hips, just moving them left to right. Is there anywhere that's just a little bit of extra tight? Do you want to sit a little bit further back? Move it around a bit. Or do you want to come up and arch the shoulders a bit more? Just wherever you're feeling that little bit of extra tightness. And then inhale, and then again, just really stretch through, and then come back into neutral. Okay, so you've got two options here. You can either go through into your child's pose, which is knees apart, toes together, and sit back. Or you can come knees together, sitting down, bringing your head down, and then bringing your hands and holding onto your feet. This is shell pose. This is the Pilates. And from here, I want you to take in 5 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale, and inhale, and exhale. And then I want you to bring your hands just in front, so just by your shoulders. I want you to slowly roll up, bottom down first, bringing it slowly back. Shoulders back in, and then slowly come up with the head. Excellent. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's session. Let me know how you're getting on with all of this. Is there things that you're thinking great? Is there anything that you're struggling with? Obviously, if there's anything that I need to give a little bit more focus to, then I can. I'll hang on for a little bit. For anybody who's got any comments or anything, don't forget you can catch us on YouTube. We've got Stay In and Work Out with Matty tomorrow at 10 o'clock. So we'll see you then. All right. Take care, everyone.